Hey traders, modernators I should say, people who like Moderna. I did a video about this on the 20th I think, and it got a lot of action. There was a lot of discussion apparently. So clearly you care about it, so I'm doing a follow-up on it. So back then I said the action is getting tight and something's going to give, and it did. But I also said that there should be support because it's a well-consolidated zone, and I put a trigger, two triggers. I did this trigger and one that actually fired, but I didn't bite. One of these, maybe this one. Yep. See, it fired. So now I'm going to move it up a little bit because we've had a fake out, and I'll tell you why I didn't chase it right away or I didn't write about it. So look at where I put it now. This has been alleged before. So anytime price action comes back to a prior failing point, they hesitate. So I hesitate. So I am not talking fundamentals at all. I addressed that last time. You can re-watch the other video for that. I'm just talking price action. So the tightness continues, and what happened in the last 7 or 8 days is we get validation that there is support and there is resistance. So now the battle is even more important. See how they tried to price out the first level that I said, how it would break out? I mean, these are not super accurate because I didn't even draw them perfectly, so somebody, a technician, would say, gosh damn it, those are horrible lines. Yeah, you should see the ones I draw with crayons. However, the action is very solid. I promise you that. So I know that if it falls down to here and I'm long Moderna, I'm not out here. I would be out if I lose this one. It all depends on the time frame. If I'm trading it, sure, I will be out as soon as they lose this low because I'm banking on this low to hold, and if it doesn't hold, then I get out. And by the way, I wonder if this came like 1 penny short, these two candles, because I did not reset that. So I would have to go and watch the video to see if I actually did that before or after. If I did, boy, did I pick right? So they filled this little gap. See that? This little toink filled it. So now we look at this one as a major fail. So if I'm writing longs, I probably will stop here. And what do I say here? 2 hour big. Yeah, big candle on the 2 hours. Is this 2 hour? Yep, that's the one. So that alert tells me that there's something happened at this level. Pay attention, dummy. Me. Here I would definitely be out. So looking at the volume profile, this is the busiest spot, and they lost it. So now it's overhead, what they call it, supply resistance, basically. Anytime it's going to get there, they love to trade it. So if there are more buys than sells going up here, then they become both active, and there'll be sell equal buy, and then that's. So how do I perceive the price action to happen? So if I wanted to guess, where is it? There it is. If I wanted to get an educated guess here, first of all, it's probably going to go by way of the market. So it's going to try to attack this. They may fail. They come back. If they succeed, they're going to have to test it for footing. It's a neckline. And then they can work their way to finish job one. Then they deal with this. If not, they're going to fade and test floor again. I assume, since it held once, it's going to hold again. Let's say it doesn't. Now this becomes resistance. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to test it again. If the markets are falling, then that doesn't help these guys. Then this may happen. And then it comes to here. So these are the two ways it can go. Which way it's going to go? I don't know. I'm a horrible gambler. So you can pick which way if you want to guess ahead of time, or you can wait. So how do I wait? I wait for either this or that. It depends on how fast I'm trading. If I want to anticipate at this point, I should probably buy a straddle, but they're probably super expensive because I'd be guessing up or down. So the reason why I like options is because I can choose my level of success. So my odds of success, so to speak. I don't want to guess which way it's going to go. I know it has support. I know it has resistance. I don't want to guess who's going to win, the bulls or the bears. I should say buyers or sellers, because bulls sell and bears buy. So these are my thoughts on Moderna update. Daily, we can look at that. So the bulls are clearly in control. We have higher lows. As far as levels are concerned, the ones that we counted, I drew this line last time, they're stuck on it, so we chose well. This candle probably solidifies that fact. If we lose this line should hold well. This has been a pretty pointy pivot. Look, right here. And, you know, below that, we can talk about those below. What else is going on with the cohort? Let's see, Novavax, not a happy camper. I did a video on that. What is it? Maybe the XLV is a good representation. No, somewhat stable at all-time highs. IBB maybe. No, they're not happy. So it's a Moderna story. Let's keep it at Moderna. So SRNE is Sorrento, whatever. Okay, this looks like Novavax. All right, so it looks like you can't have a proxy for it. If you want to trade Moderna, you will have to trade Moderna. All right, next signing out. Where's my button? There it is.